Hi, when you're speaking to a native English speaker, do you understand every word or are you missing important details? Hi, and welcome to Learn English with D. Possible on earth.
Possible
On earth.
on earth. Possible
On earth.
on earth. On earth. On earth.
Hi, how much would you miss in conversations, TV and the internet if you didn't understand native English speakers? Today I'm giving you 3 tips on how to improve your English listening skills when you're listening to native English speakers. Lots of English learners understand written English, but they don't understand the sound, the actual native English sound of the word when they hear it. Let's watch an exercise I did with Fernando. As you'll see, Fernando is trying his best to clearly hear and understand difficult words and phrases. You can see he doesn't really know the words, so he has to rely on his listening skills to clearly hear and repeat them. If he knew the word, he might pronounce it from his own memory and he might not say it the same way as a native English speaker. So we're back in Psychedelic Cafe with Fernando and I'm going to kick it off by giving him a phrase that he probably won't really know very well. Okay, first part. Educating someone.
Educate someone.
Educating someone.
Education someone.
Educating someone.
Educating.
Ting.
Educating someone.
Good. Try again. Someone.
Educating someone.
Good. See how Fernando keeps saying education instead of educating? That's because the word education is a much more common word. We hear education department, educate, you need an education. Okay, so it would really help Fernando with his listening if he could increase his knowledge of word families. So I recommend getting a little notebook and drawing a word family mind map on each page.
Educating someone
Good. Is the most satisfying.
is the most satisfying.
Satisfying.
Is the most satisfying.
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 Satisfying. You see,
Satisfying.
Fernando was having trouble telling the difference between educating and education. He's really comfortable with the word education. It's more of a common word. So, but we can't put education in the sentence in the same way as we can educating. I can say, for example, education is important, but I can't say I education myself. It just does not fit correctly. So we have to listen for the ending. That's where the word form part is. Of all things, of all things,
The
of all things,
adult thing.
of all things,
Adult thing.
of all things,
Our wolf thing.
of all things,
Of all things.
of all things.
Of all things.
Yeah, close enough. Of all things.
Of
All
all things.
all
All
things.
things.
Good. So we have this thing that we do in English called connectedness. This weird thing where we put all the little words together to make one big long word. Okay, and that is the last barrier that I want to talk about that English learners have for understanding native English speakers. Did you notice, you'll notice Fernando, when I say the phrase of all things, I say of all things, he cannot get it because he's expecting to hear of, all and things separately. So to hear it all together like that, it was just boggling his mind. By doing listen and repeat, Fernando is learning vocabulary, grammar, the sound of the word, pronunciation, everything the natural way, just like you did when you were a child. You listened to your parents and you repeated them. And that's how you learnt all your grammar, all your vocabulary, everything you know about your language. So get yourself a vocabulary book and draw some word families. Listen to some speaking by native English speakers and imitate the connectedness and also the sounds of the words that are different to your language. Pretty soon you'll be learning everything you need to know because you can understand the English around you, and that's going to improve your grammar, vocabulary and everything. That's it for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time. Bye.